Hi everyone and welcome to Infinox Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for Infinox on Monday the 13th of December. Now market sentiment is a little bit mixed this morning, nothing too decisive in terms of any trending moves. There is a slight rebound on the US dollar after the selling pressure that it saw on Friday in the wake of the inflation data. US inflation didn't run rampantly higher, and subsequently the dollar found a little bit of profit taking as markets reassessed how aggressive the Fed would need to be on its monetary policy moves. So subsequently we're seeing a little bit of a kickback against that move this morning, US dollar regaining ground across the major currencies. Now that's mixed because indices are also higher. Indices are finding a bit of support. US futures are pushing on not a million miles from all-time highs again, and European markets are also a shade higher. And also we're seeing the oil price ticking higher, but at the same time as the gold price ticking higher. So some mixed moves there across the board. No real data points to get all that interested in today, but we are looking out as the market, as we go through the week, for an enormous amount of major central banks updating monetary policy. So markets are understandably could be a little bit cautious. So in terms of the charts we're looking out for today, I'm looking at dollar yen, because dollar yen has been just chopping around sideways, but could it find a little bit of traction now? Also looking out for the oil price, just starting to tick higher and finding a bit of support again. And could it be now testing on a key resistance level? And finally looking at SP500 futures. Well, they are ticking higher, they are pushing through resistance levels, but can they sustain the momentum for all-time highs? Let's have a look. And onto the Infinox MT5 platform, and just starting off with dollar yen, where dollar yen has been trying its hardest. I think it's still ranging between 112.70 area, one up towards 115.50 area, and it's trying to get through this resistance at 113.80 to 113.90. It's tested it on numerous occasions in the last couple of weeks. It's just sort of edging towards middle of the RSI, where 50 level is, which suggests sort of mid-range really, but it's ticking higher this morning and it's trying to now sort of make that move. But if you look on the 4-hour chart, it has built this basis of support around 13.20, and it's using that and it's trying to tick higher this morning. But it's a clear line of resistance that comes in around that 13.80 mark every time it gets towards that, maybe even pushing 13.90, but 13.80, 13.90, really key resistance on dollar yen. Can it get through that? Well, the momentum is fairly neutral actually on the 4-hour chart as well, and it's not really showing any significant signs. Look at the even 1-hour chart on 50. So it's still very much neutrally configured and not really showing too much desire for the bulls to really break this one higher, which move through 13.95 would be a really key move, I think, and then swing that towards the top of the range again. But for now, I think you're ranging sideways on dollar yen. And the oil price, yeah, it had that little tick lower on Thursday, but then found support Friday, essentially looking like it's positioning for a higher low support in the recovery. And it's now, if you see on this 4-hour chart, the basis of support coming just above that breakout level, which is 73.50 area. That's a nice sort of line of support there up towards 74 figure, 74.20. It's now putting pressure towards, or looking to put pressure towards 77 area. 77.20 was the resistance, and then 77.80 is an old level of a breakdown. So you can see that the importance of this resistance overhead, if it can get through that, it really could swing higher again. But it's positioning more positively, but not yet decisively ready to break higher. But certainly above 77.20, you start to look more positive again. Finally, S&P futures, these look good again. We've been consolidating for a couple of days, and then it ticked higher on Friday in the wake of that inflation data, and it's held on to that move. The breakout above 47.11 is the move that I'm interested in here. Having broken above that, it looks far more positive. And actually, if you go on the daily chart, Friday's move, sorry, just zoom in one more, Friday's move was actually an all-time closing high on Friday, so that's interesting as well. And ticking higher today, looking positive on the bull, on the daily momentum, positive on the 4-hour momentum above 50 on the RSI. So using sort of any unwinding move into that 47.11 area of support, I think is a decent opportunity there. Zooming in a little bit more on the 1-hour chart, you can see a basis of support 47 figure to 47.11. Anything around that is sort of higher low territory for the next buying opportunity. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative for your trading. Join me again on Wednesday, where we will be looking ahead to a whole raft of central banks, including the Federal Reserve. So I'll leave you with the Infonox support and resistance table, and I will wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you then. Thank you very much.